Hey, what's going on, guys? This is CJ. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today I finally got my custom PC parts, and I've been building this computer over a few weeks now, and then I just wanted to show you guys what I bought. This is just kind of a used, new, refurbished parts, so it's not all new. And if you saw the thumbnail, that I got a GTX 980 Ti, and the reason for that is because it was $250. I mean, the 1080 Ti is $700. The cheapest one I found was $699, so about $700 and maybe $30 or so after taxes, plus shipping. So I didn't really need it. Is it a good performance gain? Then yes, of course. But for the bang for my buck, there is no way that I could pass up a 980 Ti for $250. The rest that I got was I have a Asus Z170 Pro, white and black kind of theme, and then I bought PNY. I think it's just I know it's 16 gigabytes, but I want to say it's a 3000 megahertz, I think it was. I completely forgot. And then I have a H60i water cooler. That is a single rad 120 mil rad, and I wanted to buy the 240 or the 280, but for $30 I couldn't go wrong with the H60, and maybe later down the road I'll upgrade. But I mean, my case itself, which I didn't say, I did get the NZXT S340, and it's a phenomenal case. I absolutely love the case. It is a white and purple edition, and I'm actually customizing my theme. In the video, you see that there's a GTX 780 that I painted purple, and I'm gonna do that with the 780, the 980 Ti, and just kind of get my white, black, and purple theme going. The little covers on the PNY DDR4, I think I'm gonna take those out, and I'm not 100% sure if I wanted to paint them white or purple. I feel like there's a lot of purple in the computer at the moment, so I might paint them white just to kind of offset the purple, because the graphics card is going to be purple and there's just not that much white besides the case. So I think I'm going to change it to some white, but we'll see. I haven't decided just yet. But back on the H60, I did pay $30 for that, and I couldn't go wrong. So later in the future that I might buy a 240 rad or a 280 rad, but at the moment it's just not necessary. I'm getting about 37, maybe 35 Celsius idling at 4 gigahertz, not overclocks. It's stock, so it's actually really nice, and I might not overclock it, so I might not actually need it. The only reason that I want a 240 or 280 is just to kind of keep it symmetrical and keep it all even, I guess, in the case. I am reusing my 750 watt EVGA power supply. I absolutely love the thing. I think I will buy the 750 watt Corsair. I can't think of the actual name. I want to say it's CD750 or D750 or something like that. And I really like Corsair, so it's a good brand for myself, and I've never had any issues with it with Corsair. So I'm gonna probably buy that later down the line, and it's sleeved so that it's gonna look a little bit cleaner in my case. Currently, I have all these wires that are exposed at the yellow, black, and orange, yellow, blue, and whatever other colors you can think of, and I'm gonna change that up and maybe sleeve them and cover them up, and when I buy the new power supply, so call that all good. Currently, I have 120 millimeter fan in the back of my case, 120 on the top, and then I have the 120 Corsair pressure fan in the front of the case, and I'm actually doing a push through the rad, and then I'm going to add another fan on the front, which is going to be a 120 as well, and that's going to be a push pull configuration on my radiator, which might not give me a big difference under idle, but under load it might help out quite a bit. And then it's going to be white LED'd and or just light LED. I don't really sure if there's a white, but it's gonna be white LED'd, so it's just a little accent the case itself, and then it's more or less like a light that pushes down or beams against the computer component so that you can kind of see them. The other parts that I got is a 1 terabyte SSD. So if I make any video, I actually get to put it on my 1 terabyte SSD, and it's all separate from my OS and games, which is a 500 gigabyte SSD. and all of this cost me about $1,260, so around $1,300, and it's absolutely amazing. I really like it. So later down the road, when I add to the actual computer, then I'll kind of make more videos. But I did do some benchmarks. I think the first one up is Far Cry 4, and Far Cry 4 averaged about 61 to 100 FPS and average about 73. So it actually worked out quite well for the application that I have on the computer, and I'm really happy with it, so I couldn't really complain. And then the next one coming up, I believe it's gonna be Battlegrounds, I want to say, and that was actually really, I'm really happy about this, because I would like to play more Battlegrounds, and it was really laggy with my old PC, so the 3770 really killed it. But I have a 60 to 114 average of 81 on Battlegrounds, which was absolutely phenomenal. I really like that, and the game runs absolutely clean. I really like it because I'm able to see more out in the distance, which is a huge thing with the Battleground. So I have a little clip here that I kind of played through and screwed around, got a few kills, and then the last one is Rainbow Six Siege. I'm kind of playing all the games that I showed all the games that I'm currently playing. Far Cry 4 because Far Cry 5 is coming out. I'm really excited for that. So if you guys want to see some Far Cry 5 gameplay and/or Far Cry 4, then comment down below and let me know. Also, Metro Exodus is coming out, and I'm super excited for that. I just beat Metro 2033 and Metro Last Light on Hardcore Ranger, which was really fun, and it's so much more immersive than normal and/or easy, because the HUD's not there on hardcore, and Hardcore Ranger completely disables it. So it's actually really nice, and I had a blast playing that game. A little weird just because I had no idea where to go, and I had no indication of what to click because the HUD was gone, but it was absolutely fun to play. And then Rainbow Six, I got 93 to 149, average being 122 on Rainbow Six. And I mean, this game is well more than enough to my computer is well more than enough to play the game at 80 FPS and up. So this is completely maxed out. If I didn't say that, every single game is completely maxed out. On the Battlegrounds, I think I did like a custom preset, kind of, not actually on high settings. I did high settings and then changed like motion blur off and turn shadows down to medium instead of high, just because I don't think it's actually necessary to have shadows on maxed out. But that is all for the video, guys. So thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned to watch more and look out for more computer builds. I'm going to build more PCs and maybe even more custom PCs, and I'll be sure to do some more benchmarks and kind of go more in depth with my benchmarking. So look out for that, guys. But other than that, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.